Uh,
Wait, what?
yeah, we need to change room. User's gotten mode. I've DM'd you. The actual information. I hope, hopefully user.
Oof.
Yeah.
Uh,
Big oof.
that is a great username.
Not yes, odd.
Why do you think yes, that is a great username?
No, but wait, what?
Look at the streamers being first.
I know, right?
Totally not because
Because
the
the other
teams are
team
still
was
playing.
yeah. Hey, but yeah, let's have a look at where that leaves this tournament. Schedule. Not schedule, sorry. International structure. So that means that XII will be going on to face FPM. Sorry, will be going on to face Kiss from CIS. That quarterfinal. Versus wait, hang on. I need to get tournament open. Let's have a look at the tournament scene. Where is it? Tournament. Boom. Right. I want to know how Vor and Smile games go. That's really what I know. There are game updates channel. Wrong channel. Server. That's the right channel. Hey, Sony ping. Oh, wonderful. Actually, save image as Conway being a legend. Has updated the international structure. Now we can see exactly format. So Oh Boy versus SCCC, Vor versus Smile, and then Kiss versus 07, and then the winner of BONKS versus FH will be going on to face Rain in our last series of the day. But first, we will have we have another game before that. I can't even remember at this point. Not a complete mess at all.
I think we have 4 matches total because and we finished 2.
Yes.
This one is the 3rd, and then we have Wayne versus whoever the fuck.
Yes. So the winner of this. Okay, I'm very confused.
I think we are casting Wayne versus the winner of this, yeah.
We are, but that leaves like downtime. I'm confused about. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Because it's an hour and 30 from the start of our game 3 until the start of Rain versus Bonks or FH. So yeah.
Well, that calls for random battles.
Yeah, we'll oh, there. Conway's updated it again. Let's save image. Desktop. Structure International. Save. Yes. Yes. Let's have a look. National structure. Wonderful. It's actually like it's been updated in real time, isn't it? Amazing. Yeah. Oh, the players are coming in. Who won game 1? Who won game 1? Tell us who won game 1. And let's get the overlay set up as well. So, vote ban. This is
102 bonks apparently.
Alright. So Bonks won on Trap. I got it. Get everything plugged in my overlay. Bonks versus FH. Chip bans were Moskva was banned by Bonks. And Venezia was banned by FH. Bans.
Alright then.
Map picks were Trap into Warriors Path into Game 3 on Northern Waters. Spawns Bravo spawn for FH on Trap. Bravo spawn for Bonks on map 2, and then Bravo spawn for Bonks again on map 2. Hit match. That's what. Nope. I need to set things because Bonks won the first game. Did you say?
Apparently.
Alright, wonderful. 1-0
At
Bonks.
least Bonks is saying they won.
Bonk. Have you seen their logo, by the way?
I did not.
I would demonstrate to you, but that would mean like having to start up the street Discord again. I'm being pinged again. It's the water horny. Apparently my team colours were the wrong way around. Oh well, what a shame. It's not like I can fix that now, is it? Yeah. Right. So, where are we on? What are we on? Next map, Warriors Path. Bonks have a 1-0 lead. Chip bans were Venezia and Moscow. Venezia and Moscow don't really factor into this map very much at all, I don't think. You can play Venezia on the kiting flank, but we usually just see the Harrogate smoke trains instead. Like, you know, Nevsky, Willems, and Des Moines on.
Well, Bonks is already here. Oh yeah, and for the quarterfinals, I need to watch your stream again.
What? Sorry? Oh yeah. For the quarterfinal, yeah.
Thatch.
I'd go. Getting booted out of the training rooms, isn't it? Right. Have a look at the schedule a sec.
What is happening tomorrow, by the way?
What do you mean?
Well, this is only going to quarterfinals, right?
Yes. Tomorrow will be semi-finals, third place, and grand final.
Yes.
And you will be joining me again, I assume?
I was assuming that, but I think we never talked about it actually.
I was just kind of under the assumption, it's like, oh yeah, just stop heading.
Like I was just thinking, wait, we never talked about that.
Is he gonna ditch me?
Alright. Like, I don't know, maybe got yeeted out of the spectator slots. I don't know.
Nah, I have a spectator spot for tomorrow as well, because, you know...
Yay, CC and stuff.
It's nothing to do with CC, actually. And language. Right, so...
I just got yeeted out of the training room.
I also just got yeeted out of the training room. Concern? Won't let me move anyone else into spectators rehosting. Wonderful.
Alright. Yeah, that's a good excuse.
Indeed. I kind of want to know what's going on.
Luckily, Wargaming employed a fix for training rooms, right?
Oh yeah. I kind of want to see who's winning between tournament.
Room is up again.
Oh, wonderful. Password is that. Honestly, you don't understand how many windows I have open right. None of them.
I mean, I have stream cuts before with all the windows that you have to have open at that point.
Yeah, it's really fun, isn't it? Usually, like,
yeah, especially since back then I only had one monitor, so it was especially cancer.
I'm only using one of my monitors. I have a second monitor, but like I can't actually see it. It's too far away. I'm like mega turbo blind. Remember? World Warships, International. The International. War vs. Smile hasn't been updated yet, so.
Tomorrow is 4 series totals, 2 semifinals, one third place match, and finals, obviously. Are we passing all of them, or only one semifinal?
I believe it's all three. So semi one starts at
I mean, all four.
yeah. So semi one is at 2:20, semi two is 3:30, third place is at 5, and then finals at 6:10. So yeah, it's all staggered.
UTC or
I have no
your
idea.
time?
It's what it says on tournament. I'll have like an actual schedule available for tomorrow. But yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So are we in the room? Yeah, we're in the room. Perfect.
You know, back in the day, streamers had to actually join the team in tier 1 ships and get killed.
Yep. Well, they used to ram each other. Other option was the carriers.
Yep. There was also, because of that, there was a hard limit on streamers at 3%.
Yes.
Good old days.
It's fine. What could possibly go wrong when you have failing a fucking strike themselves? Carriers. Or fucking up the ram.
Yeah, there were actually incidents where someone survived the ram.
Putting ramming flags on the fucking Hermelins.
I mean, they would usually flood to death, because flooding back in the day did a shit ton of damage.
Yeah,
Why did they know flooding, by the way? Oh, why? Because CV rework. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, because it was so much fun getting perma-flooded for 2 minutes. Watching your entire HP bar get drained.
Ah. You know, the CV rework was a success.
What are you pouring a drink over there?
Oh, you could hear that?
Yeah.
Well, there's more.
Alright, what is it?
Well, it's some orange juice and some water.
Yep. Hashtag orange. Sponsored by oranges. Brain small, be patient. Apparently, they dragged a couple of the they dragged a couple of the players onto one of the teams. That's it. Turns out when you have like a load of randomly named press accounts, it gets kind of hard to keep track of who's who.
Yeah, especially when the clan tag is in the end.
Yeah.
And sometimes the clan tag is just disappearing because it just says username underscore and then dot 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 because it's too long.
Yep. It's a wonderful UI that I highly recommend to everybody.
Oh, apparently my Twitch chat was broken. But it welcomed me to chat again. So yeah, Warrior's Path.
Yeah, Warrior's Path.
What do we know about Warrior's Path? Well, Klebears.
Not Marsos.
Klebears not banned, right?
No, the series bans were once again. I pressed buttons and now I've lost it. Hang on. Moscow and Venezia.
Why though?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like I haven't really been seeing like very much high impact play from either of those ships.
Like Venezia is really good if you expect Klebear spam.
But in that case,
you could also just ban Klebear.
Well, no, unless you're the one that wants to be running the Clubbears, in which case you ban the Venezia. But then you still run it with Wall of Nevskis. Oh.
Yeah. Moscow ban, I kinda understand, but you can use a star in most places, so you use a Moscow. Its stun is a lot more farmable, but it also gives you crossfire potential, maybe, sometimes.
Meanwhile, people are having issues. Training rooms are completely fine and definitely not broken in any way, shape, or form. Like, just like in-game turn. We had a crash. One guy black screen. He's reloading. It crashed. My screen is black. Another guy crashed. Again.
It's,
The
yeah.
room creator, kick people. Thank you. Thank you. Going well.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't think trash talking wargaming in training chat is a good thing to do right now, right? Because I kind of want to.
I'm pretty sure that nobody's... As long as you don't, like, you know, cross any lines, you should be fine to trash talk them.
The problem is we are aligned. We're not gonna like call them things.
No, it's just, like, you know, we have seen a significant investment in the prize pool for, well, for King of the Sea. I would
Yeah.
very much like to see all sorts of improvements to the spectator experience. I would like to see things like built-in side panels so we don't have to use mods. I would like these side panels to show things like floods, fire durations. I would like to be able to hover on a ship, see what its configuration is. I want the captain skills. I want to see their modules that they have equipped. Like, all this kind of stuff for a competitive environment is super important to know. Like, you know, when you just sat there just like, think he's running Hydro? Do you think he's running Radar on the Salems? Or, like, you know, is that a legendary Kremlin? Or is that a legendary Kleber? Why is this Des Moines running range mod? These are the sorts of questions that I would like to be able to ask. Like, that Kremlin at the start. Like, sorry, not at the start. The Kremlin on, North. You could have said, okay, what is he running instead of fire prevention? And then we realized that actually he's just forgot to spec his captain entirely.
Like, the only reason why you don't want fire prevention on a Kreml is if you want Deadeye, but why?
Yeah,
Like, honestly?
I honestly think you just, like, press account, forgot to spec the captain.
Like, the thing is, if you plan to push a Kreml in like that, you're not gonna have Deadeye active anyways.
Yeah, no, you're not. Maybe it's just like for early shot. And like, I don't know why I'm trying to guess at this. Like,
Like, Deadeye Kreml is still bad.
I'm pretty sure that he literally just, like, you know, training room, being rushed in, had a couple of crashes, got told, go ready up your Kremlin. Last minute, is like, oh crap, I forgot to spec it. Like, I'm 90% sure that's what happened.
Yeah.
Because there's no way to, like, you know, spec your ship from inside the training room.
We have a game, we have a game.
I know. Alright, so this is going to be game 2 of the series, BONKS versus FH. We obviously didn't catch game 1 because we were watching the end of the 07 versus the guys that won against 07 series. Right, so
Alright.
hang on, give us
Well,
a
this
second.
looks like a more healthy amount of Libers.
Right, FH on the left side. Yeah, there we go. So, FH is going to be running Ohio, Des Moines, Stalingrad, Kleber, Marceau. And BONKS is going to be running Ohio, Yamato, Des Moines, Nevsky, Gearing, Kleber, and Z52.
This looks like an actual standard lineup, honestly, on both sides.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nevsky not bad. What a surprise, we see a bunch of Nevskys. Stalingrad instead of Moscow makes sense.
Looks like the green team have got the worst spawn possible looking at all the ships crossing each other. I think it's like, yeah, literally couldn't spawn any worse.
Yikes.
So, yeah, that's sort of...
I mean, you can't. I don't think you could fix that by preparing stuff.
I mean, you can fix it by just bringing 4 Stalins or 4 Des Moines instead, and that way you always have the ships on the right side.
You kind of can't, honestly. Like, you want Des Moines in certain positions instead of Stalins. You can't just afford to have 4 Stalins there.
Alright, so early deployment's going to be seeing for FH, you're going to be sending the double Kleber along with the Stalingrads and the Ohio, one of the Ohios to the A cap. They're going to be matched by Gearing, Nevsky, Smoke Train, plus Yamato for support. Z52 and Marceau going to be meeting each other up in the B cap. Will be a Des Moines supporting the Marceau. And finally over at the C cap for FH, we're going to be seeing Ohio and Des Moines facing off against Kleber, Nevsky, Des Moines, and Ohio.
Z52 going for B, there's no surprise there.
I don't think he's even going for B, he's just hydroing and reversing already.
Yeah, the problem is he can't go for, like, into the island immediately because he would expose himself to a rush.
Yeah, but
And-
who's even gonna have shots when he hydros this Marceau?
No one, but well, I'm also gonna be high with it, kind of scared, maybe. I
Nope,
don't know.
actually, Nevsky's taking a shot. Nah.
The thing is, at least he knows it's Marceau on the cap, and he knows his position, and the Marceau is stuck there for the entire hydro duration. So that's
Which
kind of
is
nice.
probably about 3-4 minutes, yeah?
The hydro lasts like 2 or 3 minutes.
I can't remember the Z52 hydro duration. That's the thing. It changes between ships. Like, I think Daring does like 4 or 5 minutes with the hydro modules. Like some of the stuff. Alright.
So I'm actually losing 10k there for... Wait, what are these teams called again? Ah, FH.
Yeah. Foxy from
FH
SH
bonks,
was
okay.
10k. Where is he positioned? Quite see him.
Above A.
Ah, yes. Right, we're going to see some early trading between these two Kleberts. Are going to be
Yep.
spotting the gearing.
Nevsky of Bonk is now spotted as well. Stanza was out. But not gonna do too much here. Yeah, double Kleber going for the 1-2 line here. The big problem is they can't outspot the gearing. So they will not find them.
I mean, they
They
don't
will
have
spot
spot.
they will spot the Nevsky though, and this gearing smoke is a bit late, I feel like.
I think they broke vision on it because there's like shells going into the smoke. Are they just blind firing the smoke? No.
Ah, one of the Klebers got spotted.
Uh-huh. Gearing opening up there? No.
You do not want to open up on the with your gearing here. Are you crazy?
No, I just thought he had. That's what I was confused by.
Oh no.
I saw shells coming from like directly behind him, and it was like actually the Nevsky one. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bonks is getting C for free because FH doesn't really have a contesting force there.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure why they have a fighting Des Moines there, but sure, why not? But not gonna
Um,
die.
He needs to be careful. Ah, it's cross map Yamato. The Yamato is popping a spotter plane. I don't know if he's looking for shots at 30 kilometers, but hey, we'll find
Yeah,
out.
The spotter plane was up quite a while ago already.
Finally getting some resets onto the Marceau and B cap. Two have angles from the Kleber and the Nevsky and the Ohio. The Nevsky of turret bonk just takes a third of his health. I'm not sure what from.
Probably like an Ohio side, but just clipping his nose a lot. Ohio does overmatch his deck as well, so
Fun.
not too surprising to actually take a massive hit there.
Uh,
The Marceau and B needs to actually go away from that position because it is shootable by the Nevsky.
I think the Kleber gets caught in the radar of one of the Nevskys going in here. No, I just saw a pulse there. I assumed. Well, Kleber's gonna get into the A cap.
He is spotted. The Kleber is spotted in A, but he can't shoot him.
Des Moines at B cap gonna be put on the radar. The Marceau is gonna catch the Z52.
He kind of catch the star on turnout here.
Z52 may be in trouble.
Gonna be a lot of damage here, yeah. Yeah, that needs to be careful. It's still a Marceau.
Yeah.
And if your Hydro is down and he rushes you, you're just very dead. You have no defense.
I just only lose a quarter of his health, but it was a bit in exchange for a
You-
radar.
You don't have heal, that's the big problem.
Yeah. Stalin got a frying penguin down a third of his health. He's suffering.
Yeah, he got caught out on the turnout by Antonescu's. Lost a little bit of HP for that.
Nevsky of turret bonk got himself into the position. He's going to sit there for the rest of the game. I don't think he wants to really trade with the Ohio and the Des Moines. I think C's hard locked down for the rest of the game by the red team.
Yep. Although they're retreating quite a few forces from C to B, which I think is the correct choice here, they're not going to put anything into the gap. Like, I mean, they don't have a Moskva. I don't think a Des Moines is tanky enough to do that.
Moskva's banned, so.
Yep. I mean, you got to do the same with the Stalin, honestly. The big problem is the Des Moines is just not tanky. They never do a battleship rush to your face, you just explode by like a Stalin or Moskva. Like, it's still gonna take a bunch of damage, but it's not gonna die instantly. And you can do a bunch of damage in return. Zed is going for the cap again.
Yep, Torpedo's going to be a long time Hydro to go. Hydro a long time ago. Well, that but Gearing gonna be pushing up the two Nevskis, gonna drop another smoke, gonna try and get a little bit further forward, force that Stalingrad and Kleber a bit further back, see if they can get the ships into A.
FH is actually rotating one of the Klebers to B, which I think makes a lot of sense. Just reinforce the forces there. And on top of that, if the Des Moines Raiders the Z-52, Kleber and Marceau have shots on that. But on the meantime, BONKS also rotates their Kleber back.
Yeah.
So actually mirroring movements here, which is very nice to see. Recognizing what's important right now. Like, B is the only unstable place right now.
Ohio pushing down the 10 line to find the Nevsky.
Yeah.
Can he push that?
The Nevsky is still focused on mid, trying to get damage on this Marceau.
Where...
He's probably not gonna be very successful with it. And he needs to be careful to not lose too much HP with Ohio, but otherwise he's gonna be fine.
Red Ohio
Meanwhile,
in the same
BONKS Ohio is pushing up to that gap as well.
Yeah, he needs to be very careful about, like, not getting Ohio'd himself.
Like, he cannot commit forward any further here, otherwise he's gonna be in trouble. I don't think he can go into this gap right now. They do not have the support on the 7 line to... Oh. Hey.
Okay, where was that? Oh, the Kleber took the Z-52 down. I wasn't even watching. Too busy looking at the Ohio's, having a staring
How did that
contest.
happen? I guess he got weighted and couldn't get a... Yeah. I see the Des Moines of Kim Booster very far up here. I think he pushed forward to keep the Z in Hydro. So he just got caught out and then got shot by Marceau, Kleber, and died to that.
Look at how many ships they have in this one map square.
I told you 7-9 is a disaster.
Yeah.
And here you see why.
It's... You just take AC, and now you have all of these ships in one cluster at B, and you just crossfire that blob for a while.
BONKS is getting A back, because they were taking Kleber away.
What I mean, they're taking AC, and then they have, like, this complete envelopment, because they have put all of their ships in one map square.
The big problem is, FH has a good opportunity to repush at C now. And Ohio is actually in a bad spot. Like,
If they repush...
Sergeant Hattie needs to be careful that they don't push in his face now. You might get caught here.
If they repush C, then the Kleber takes B for free, question mark?
They have their own Kleber to contest B.
Nope, there's things happening. There's a double Des Moines push about to happen, I think. Followed by the
Yeah, like, BONKS will have difficulties doing anything about B, and C... Like, they need to avoid C.
What is this push?
Oh, BONKS Nevsky taking another big hit from the Ohio. BONKS does have a bunch of raiders protecting C, though.
They do, but what angles do they have on top of that?
Hello Kitty actually pushing into mid with this Ohio here.
Yeah, along with the Kleber, along with the two Des Moines. Is this... Like, this
I don't like to push the battleship down here, because you kind of push into nowhere.
Pushing into a Kleber.
The Kleber is spotted though. He's trading with the other, yeah. Two Klebers trading here. Kind of equal trade, honestly.
And now they take C.
Yeah. Yep. The Kleber from the gap can definitely contest C here. Pretty safely. Actually, completely safe.
The Nevsky of Turret Bong has been forced too far back to do anything about it. The Ohio doesn't want to get YOLO'd. Des Moines is suffering. Like, this Des Moines south of B, he could be in some trouble.
Yeah, Peppermint Butler doing a really good job here to regain his map control. He needs to mind that he's not overcommitting here, but as long as he has a small iron on the right, he can use to turn
Azuki
out,
Thighs Des Moines needs to be very careful. The Ohio's looking for shots on him. He's managed to get himself caught at an awkward angle. Both Des Moines are focusing down. There's another Ohio at his front as well. This is not a very safe position for the Des Moines.
Yeah. He can reverse though, or he
No, he
should have been
can't. The
able to.
Ohio's watching for him.
The Ohio is not doesn't have an angle yet.
Yeah, but the Nevsky of turret bonk is being forced
Yeah, he is
further and further
overcommitted,
back.
unfortunately. He just needs to get closer to the island here. That's all he has to do. He does not. He cannot reverse further though. If he reverses a little bit more, the Ohio on the 10-9 has shots. Okay, the Ohio is actually not shooting him at all. Shooting the Nevsky instead.
I'm interested in what Hello Kitty's doing there.
And taking another chunk of health off of the turret bong.
Turret bonk is out of the battle. I think he just needs to go dark and get him out of there and just accept the fact he is no longer a part of this fight. Maybe
yeah,
he can
needs to
regroup
get something going here. They're actually relocating the entire force from A towards middle now. But so is FH with their 2 Stalins. I wonder what this Yamato is looking for here.
Probably shots onto one of the 2 Des Moineses.
Sergeant Hattie is now in a really bad position, honestly.
Actually, I think he's going for Hello Kitty.
The enemy is about to win.
Well, this looks like shots on Peppermint Butler in this Ohio all over across the map. Getting an entire overpan off of that.
Definitely worth watching those shells all the way.
FH does control 2 caps, so it's definitely Bonk's turn to do something here.
Yeah, they need to throw something, literally anything, into B. I think the best option they have is
Throwing something into B is not going to be enough. They're behind on points and caps. They need a kill, or we need to contest both caps here. Bonk's
no way to
taking even
contest
more
both.
damage. Like, Bonks is, not Bonks, Toad Bonk. God damn it, why are your names so weird?
I know. Well, FH have put both of their Ohio's on one side of the map, which is...
Sometimes you have to do that. Like, this game is entirely played on B and C now. A is basically out of the game. And actually, if Much was in his Kleber wants to contest A, could actually do that as well right now.
Interesting smokescreen position from the gearing. Battleship Nagato.
The problem is they don't have any target. And they need to get something into B, which they're gonna do with the gearing, I think.
Well,
The
they
gearing
were.
is radar, though.
Stalingrad radar, yeah. And somehow misses? Question mark?
The big issue right now is FH wins with 1 cap. It took too long.
Yes, but they can still get a pick onto someone.
Battle ends in 5
But which ship?
Probably one of the Des Moineses.
Kim Buster can just run. He is kiting position. Agilmaris has a giant island to protect himself.
Or the Yamato gets drunk from broadside. Because he's currently broadside to 2 Ohio's.
Oh, one of the FH Klebers actually takes quite a bunch of damage here. 2 Nevsky Raiders. Like, Sergeant Hattie with his Ohio kinda needs to go into C, but he's pushing into a Maso on his tops, and yeah, that's not gonna be pretty. And he actually has to commit though now, and he's gonna eat at least 2.
Well, the game's over in 20 seconds, so...
Now they're contesting B again. So now they cannot leave B. They're losing A though. So
losing the Des Moines too.
Yeah, they're just in a very fucked position.
Yeah.
They can't get any kills.
Yeah, the Kleber takes the A cap, and now it's like, alright, we're just gonna take you out now, thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, this is why you usually play BC. Oof.
1-1?
This is 1-1 now. Getting choked out on Warrior's Path again.
That was a 1-kill game.
Yes. Yeah, lost the Z, lost your grip on B completely because of that, and then you can't do anything anymore.
Excellent analysis.
It's like, it's really hard. Warrior's Path is unforgiving.
What could they have done towards the end there to try and like turn something around? Where could they have found a pig? Like there was a point where FH had managed to corral all their ships into one map square. I think
They could have tried to push onto A faster with their double Nevsky gearing and Yamato. Try to get the control above A and try to push them back into their own spawn. This way you get another angle on the position where like the two FH Des Moines are sitting. So they can't just safely sit there. The problem is it's taking... This is gonna take a long time and it's into 2 Stalins, so you need to be careful as well. So... I mean, they lost their Z. That's the biggest problem here.
well,
They lost the Z for free.
yeah, I didn't even catch that pick either. I was like too busy looking at the 2 Kremlins. I mean, not 2 Kremlins, 2 Ohio's, waiting for something to happen over there. And there's just like this Z-52's dying in the middle somehow. And I was like, okay.
Unfortunate even. The problem is I don't have the HP mod installed right now, so I kinda have to just look around to see what happens.
It's fine. You'll get to watch my sidebars during the quarterfinals. You'd be like, oh yeah, I can see the sidebars now, and then we get to like watch as my PC churns along very slowly because I'm streaming to Discord at the same time.
It is fine.
It'll be fine. Maybe I should just like get a new PC. No, maybe. No.
Good.
Game 3. Game 3 is going to be taking place on the waters. If we're recycling maps at this point. Turns out like people like playing Northern Waters. I'm surprised like we could have seen a trap game in game 1 of this series, but unfortunately well, not unfortunately, the previous series went to the 3rd game. Not sure why we could have had that delayed a little.
Another thing they could have maybe done was try to repush at sea. Because they did have 4 ships in that area, I think. Like the Des Moines on that island, Nevsky, Ohio, Kleber.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
Problem is the Nevsky was so low. He lost too much HP, so you can't really deal with him so that well.
The Ohio just kept bullying him. I'm not really a fan of that position for the Nevsky in the first place. If you want to force up like some sort of like cruise at a place to static position there, like Moines, Salem, question mark?
You want the radar, that's the thing.
I mean, you have a radar if you bring Des Moines or Salem.
You want the 12 km radar. Like, it's a big difference if you have long range radar or not. Being able to stay further away is just very helpful.
Sure. But the problem is, like, you just got bullied out of there, so...
I mean, the Des Moines gets bullied out there anyways.
I mean, the Des Moines can nest behind the island, at least. At least he's, like, much harder to dislodge. The Nevsky, not really gonna nest behind this island. And then
where do you want to put the Des Moines there?
Behind the rock.
Which rock? Like the 9-10-9 rock?
Yeah.
Then you just get overrun by the Ohio there. He just pushes around and murders you. Like, it was the kiting force, that's the problem. I mean, it wasn't... I don't know, they tried to play balance, but, like...
Playing balance with 3 Nevskys.
like, if you want to put something on the 9-10-9 rock, you need to not play balance. Oh. Otherwise, it's gonna be exploited hard.
I don't know, I just... Like, the Nevskys are great for denying pushes, but re-pushing with Nevskys...
Yeah. Like, you need smoke support, then it works fine. But they didn't have that, because...
Well, that's the thing, though, is they took 2 Nevskys to the air flank, and then they just didn't push with them. They didn't push for
that's what I say. That's the issue. The Nevskys on A didn't really achieve anything.
so we're all assembling for Northern Waters. I'm gonna have a look and see if we can find out what happened in the other best of threes. Anzavor Smile went to 1-1. That's all I know. Yeah. They're being pinged. What was the scheduled start time for the rain game? 17:40.
Soon TM.
Yeah. I think it might have been scheduled for yesterday. Yeah, I mean that's it. Kind of like it's kind of expected that your games get delayed, isn't it? I was kind of under the assumption that like we would actually like underrun and have to fill time, but no. If these games just get delayed as much, like.
Oh no, apparently there are already nice copy pastas around.
Of what?
There are some 07 ones I'm seeing right now.
Ah, is this in my chat? No.
No.
All right, fair enough. All right, okay. So we had a part. Right. Yeah. So I think we're going to game 3 of this, and then everybody's reassembling in the training room, and then I stream to you on Discord, and then all the things happen, and that's all I get. Just look, messy and confusing. All right. Back to the next map screen. So Northern Waters. Big ships shooting at each other. Klebers, Z52s, maybe. I don't really like the Z52 on this map. I
hate it.
I really don't like the Z52 pick anymore. Like
The Z52 is way too inflexible. You put it behind an island to hide or something, and that's it.
And then it gets bullied out anyway.
And then if you get bullied out ever, you're useless. You're immediately useless.
Well, they are buffing the Z52. They're giving it, that tiny little bit of extra reload. I don't think that's gonna help it.
Not really, I mean, it is gonna help, but
yeah, but like.
But if you can't compare to something like Daring or something like a passing tower, it's just rough.
Yeah. Also, I am sweating. It is absolutely sweaty today.
Wait, why?
Because the sun is behind me.
Oh, nice. I still have a thunderstorm outside.
Alright, wanna swap? Alright, we're in
we
the
have a game.
Anyway. Yeah. Northern Waters, Game 3, BONKS versus FH. Gameplay scene. This is where I find out that the teams are the wrong way around. So FH is on the left, right? FH is green. Yes. Alright, so FH are going to be running Ohio, Des Moines, Nevsky, Gearing, Kleber, Marceau, Haragumo. And BONKS are going to be running Ohio, Yamato, Des Moines, Nevsky, Gearing, Z52. Well.
Oh no, that is again.
Yeah. Everybody's favorite Z52. So, predictions?
Well, if the Z52 doesn't go B, I am deinstalling the game. Although there's a point to be made sending it to C, but no.
Yeah, send it to C so it can get ran down by the charging Marceau and Kleber. Haragumo, Marceau, Kleber,
apparently we are restarting, considering people are murdering each other.
Yes. Alright, back to the next map scene we go. You don't get to watch everybody fighting each other. Actually, Skirt, let's watch everybody fight to death. Skirt, why not? Right, we're gonna be seeing the Nevsky of Bonk gonna be, getting off health. We see Des Moines team killing another Des Moines. This Des Moines definitely doesn't do very well in the training room brawls. The Nevsky fights. Z52 gonna be taking chunks out of his Nevsky.
Yeah, Ohio failing to devastate his Yamato friend at 800 meters.
I know, right?
Ohio really struggling to stay relevant here.
And for some reason, FH are just sailing into positions. They haven't realized there's a restart happening, and they're just... They're still sailing. Hello? FH. You've literally seen ships killing each other. What do you... There we go. Finally. Right. Go.
It's a draw! Oh, wait.
Yeah. Exciting gameplay that was. Hey, one player did not load in, loading. As expected. I'm gonna open my window. Wetting. Start back. Take me literally 10 seconds, but I have to take my headset. I am back. Did you miss me?
No.
That's unfortunate.
No. Well.
Oh, yeah. Should we talk about the lineups? Because I've already forgot what the lineups are.
You can literally look at the map report.
I can. That involves like opening up the match report though. Yeah. So what about the 4DD comp? This Haragumo, Gearing, Marceau, and Colbert.
Oh my god, why is this not sorted by ship type? Also, are the ships in the same order for you than for me? Because everyone has 0 XP.
I have absolutely zero idea. It's a mess, but we are seeing everybody ready up, and I'm terrified of what happens when like somebody hits battle when I'm still on that screen. So I'm just back in the training room just in case. Yeah.
So it's Ohio on top. Haro, Gearing, Marceau, Kleber. That's a lot of DDs. But I mean, Haragumo is a little bit of a cruiser, I guess.
I mean, nothing's gonna be sat. Like, it's not gonna have enough spotting to sit and farm of its own accord, though. That's the
What do
thing.
you mean they have 4 DDs?
Yes, but the Haragumo I expect to be playing on the sea flank, and good luck spotting very much down there. It's basically like, you know,
I don't think the Haragumo is gonna be a lot, like on its own.
No, it's gonna be with the two Des Moines.
Wait, what? There's no two Dynamites, there's two Neskis.
Oh, right, I'm confused then. Okay, well, let's wait till we get back into there. So we just...
There
we go, yay. Imagine, like, you know, if we had a working training room, how amazing this would be. Right. FH on the Alpha team. They're going to be running Ohio, Des Moines, Nevsky, Gearing, Kleber, Marceau, Haragumo. And then BONKS on the red team. We're going to be running Ohio, Yamato, Des Moines, Nevsky, Gearing, Z52. And the winner of this game goes on to the quarterfinals.
Yes.
Against Rain.
And it's Northern Waters. Why does no one play Loop?
You know why nobody.
Loop is fun.
I like watching Loop, but apparently everybody hates playing it.
I don't get it. I like Loop.
Action stations.
Right, so hopefully no restarts this time.
I see double gearing here. So is it gonna be 2 smoke blocks? One with Neskis, one with the mines, or what is going on here? Like I would assume that the mines are going for radar positions instead, but you never know.
I have absolutely zero idea.
Another interesting thing is it gonna be a legendary hero with the 2 Neskis, or is it gonna be the gearing smoking the Neskis?
Well, theoretically, you would want the Gearing smoking the 2 Nevskis just for the longer duration smoke. The Haragumo one, use the Haragumo.
Haragumo legendary, I think, has the better one.
Duration of the smoke blobs, I think gearing wins, but length of the smoke screen, I think Haraguma wins, question mark?
I mean, the duration of a smoke puff is less, but you have a fucking smoke action time of like a minute or something like that, even more.
Yeah, but the, so basically you get the longer smoke screen distance-wise, yeah, you can put it in a longer
Yeah,
place.
longer smoke screen, and the last puff is probably gonna stay about as long as the gearing's last one.
I don't know about
But I
Alright.
don't know actually how it works.
that. Alright, Colbert and Marceau are going to be heading to the A cap. They're going to be backed up by Haraguma, Des Moines, and Ohio. I think Marceau might be looking for a quick pick here on the Z52, but they're not going to find it. B cap will be contested by the Z52 from BONKS, and then we're going to see over at Charlie cap that FH are going to be running the Ohio Nevsky gearing, and they're going to be running it in the Nevsky. So yeah, it's just going to be like two walls of gearing, Nevsky, Ohio, just shooting at each other for a while. 72 pops his Hydro or starts reversing into the B cap. I don't think it's necessary to pop his Hydro just yet, considering the cap's not contested. That seems a bit wasteful early. But yeah, the Marceau and the Kleber are going to be getting into A cap or FH.
So the gearing is actually going with 2 Des Moines, yeah? Oh, yeah, the gearing is going with the Nevsky. Oh my god. Wrong side, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Bonks is running double gearing, but 2 Nevskys. Yeah.
Very
I got
confusing,
it.
isn't it? Yeah. If only we could have like the name of the team appear like obviously there's the overlay for everybody watching, but for us there's no overlay in game. Like I would just like to see the team name above the team lineup somehow. That'd be amazing. But no,
Yeah.
that's too much to ask from.
I mean, you got. Nah, that's not. So the Z52 in B is reverse contesting B, and he's kind of alone. He also spot stops with his sidewall.
He's just like, I don't want to swap.
Those are actually really mean tops.
That is a nasty direction, yeah.
Are they picking a Z52 into this and then just not committing him for that island? Why are you picking a Z52 then?
Yeah, just bring the daring if you want. Loggy.
Maybe it's for mid game, but like you don't have anything in mid anyways to support you, so you can't go to the island ever anyways.
Yeah, I don't like this lack of big heavy like Russian radar, like 12 kilometer, either Moscow or Stalin or Bolton.
The problem is, if you park them on the 16 islands, those are farmable. If you
They are, but you
get to
still
that
have
position.
the 5-line islands, the 4 5-line islands you can like support the big cap with.
Yeah. So A goes towards FH for now, but Bonks is already smoking at Des Moines.
Both
I mean, so is FH. So some nice Des Moines on Des Moines action here. They're probably gonna wait at each other as well.
yeah, and there's gonna be 2 Ohio's waiting with shots. No, it's not gonna be Ohio and Yamato, but still.
Oh, Bonks Des Moines needs to dodge the stop, so he's gonna slow down a little bit. Oh, Pepeka? How do you pronounce this name of the FH to Ohio?
Pepeka.
Yeah, Pepeka actually shot the gearing here, giving the Des Moines a little bit of a window to rush to the island.
At least I assume it's Pepeka. If it's not Pepeka, you're Pepeka now, sorry. Des Moines.
I'm pretty sure you want to hold your shots for the Des Moines here, but well, there's the next volley. How much is it gonna do? Not too much.
10%, 15%, 20%. More interested in this next Yamato salvo. There it is, but I think it's gonna catch mostly the island here. Yeah, he's safe. Alright, so we're
Yep.
gonna have a Des Moines steering contest for a while.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Well, the
welcome to...
question is, A is still in control of FH here, so Bonks needs to figure out how they wanna stop the point split.
Meanwhile, the Dead 52 got bullied out of the B cap by
Yeah.
the Marceau and the Kleber. This is
I'm
about half his
surprised
health. in
no
progress.
one ever. I mean, Yamato lost a lot of HP as well. He actually lost way more HP than that, so that's actually fine. But I still
Dead
lost
52's
HP for
Hydra
that.
is down though. I wouldn't recommend boldly reversing into this Kleber more so with your Hydro down. That's brave.
Yeah, I think he's just assuming that he can just go forward if he gets spotted on this island, but... Yeah, he needs to be careful. If there was just a Maso or Kleber like waiting behind B in the island now, and he just poked, then the set is in trouble. Also, these tops are evil.
And he doesn't have Hydro, so...
Boing.
Oh, okay. Z52 taking a top. Because why else would you bring a Z52 Hydro?
Yeah, get out of the 52
His Hydro's active right now, isn't it? Does he just pop that now?
I think he just popped it now. Get out of that 52 memes, here we are. Unfortunate.
Nevsky...
Yeah, meanwhile, the two FH Nevskys are actually getting bullied away from the SC here.
Yep. Very nasty torpedoes.
Yeah, Tiro needs to dodge torps here. It's getting farmed quite a bit. So far nicely done.
Oh,
by
A-Cap, one of the Des Moines, the FH Des Moines has supposed to be whacked by the Yamato? No, he's got...
Did he get Ohio'd?
He either got Ohio'd or Yamato'd. I'm not sure which.
I don't think the Yamato can lob it, unless he poked. Yeah, he got Ohio'd. Do you see the Ohio's over?
No, the Ohio doesn't even have a spotter up, though. So.
He is in range of the Ohio, just normally. What the fuck? How the fuck do you die there?
Very good question.
Oh man, missing all the important stuff. This is actually big.
Yeah.
Because now BONKS gets A-Cap, and they're not gonna lose it ever.
Well, this is the thing, is like, people are gonna make fun of, like, not catching this kind of thing, but that's a position that you shouldn't be dying in.
At least not like that, and not fast, especially if your approach was actually fine.
Like the Z52 getting caught out in the middle again, and beaching against the island, and suffering, and, you know...
Yeah, just being a Z52 in general. There's also cross-tops on going for the Maso here, it's going for the B island.
Oh, those are dirty. If he
is
beaches...
fast enough, but that was close. Those were gamer tops right there.
Alright, so AC being held for now. Okay, radar's out. This gearing's caught on the radar.
Yeah, gearing should be fine. You can just go behind an island.
Can, but the Nevsky is getting crossfired for it.
Yeah, he's gonna lose a few HP for that, but he's already running away.
Yeah, Peppermint Butler with a very brave push being BC. Like, I don't understand how he's not being called to be farmed by literally everything. Like Nevsky gearing, Z52 gearing.
He is getting farmed now. And he is pushing into that, like in no man's land.
That is a crossfire of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ships have shots on this Ohio right now.
Yeah, Des Moines, Yamato, Double Nevsky, Ohio's getting in possession. There's tops from 2 gearings he has to worry about from 2 different angles. And yeah, you're dead. Like, you are not gonna get anywhere.
That is a very overextended Ohio.
Maybe they get the trade on one of the Nevskys, but... Like, even if they do, and I doubt it at this point, I don't think it's worth it.
If they, like, lose this Ohio, that gives up all of the pressure that they have over the B cap. The Des Moines pushes up, radars the Marceau and the Kleber force it out. Then they have angles from everything.
He has to chance a Yamato Cyber here.
Oh, the torpedoes! The Kleber!
Oh no!
Kleber taking 1, 2. Just the one.
Okay, he's getting away, but this Ohio is still in a bad spot. He needs to turn out now, and this Yamato is gonna, like... He is gonna look forward to this shot. Wait, if it's gonna come. Hello? Yamato?
Look at how... 4 torpedoes at Kleber! They're focusing the Kleber.
Oh my god. Pops everywhere. Ohio's gonna eat one? No?
Nope.
Ohio is dodging this, but...
Kleber's
gonna
still
get shot to death.
caught in the middle, though. 3,000 health, 2,700.
Yeah, what is spotting this Kleber right now?
Good question.
he
Dodging to the top!
That 52 top one, no! He thought he could outrun it, but then he couldn't.
But we see white torpedoes heading towards this Ohio as well. What? How is this Ohio? How is Peppermint not dead? Oh, because the Colbert died instead. Now Peppermint's gonna die afterwards. One torp
Well,
onto
yeah.
the Ohio.
It's hardly gonna matter.
But they have forced Bonks back a bit, I guess.
Yes, but at the expense of 2 ships.
Yes.
And I lost 8 control completely, so...
Yes. Uh, 2,000 health from Butler.
He is healing.
He is.
But there's stops coming, so... Goodbye. Z52 with the double kill.
I mean, double kill is I think that's a bit too long between those. I think it's like 15 seconds on that.
Z52 OP, please now.
Yeah, remember when we were like shit talking the Z52 pick earlier? Now he's laughing at.
I mean, he got shat on,
I know.
and then FH decided to, you know what, let's just YOLO some ships into weird positions.
It's fine. Bonks has
So,
decided that after
Speaking
this,
of putting stuff into weird positions,
Yeah.
Pepeika with his Ohio is kind of beached in a weird position.
I was more looking at Sergeant Hattie and his Ohio, who's now.
Also, the Z52 is spotted again and just dies here.
Okay, bye. I was coming to look at these torpedoes, but no. But okay, goodbye Z52. It's been
Also,
nice knowing you.
Sergeant Hattie in his Ohio here.
Yeah, that's
he
what I was
kills
pointing out.
the Nevsky, but he's also kind of burning a lot.
Oh, yay. Yeah.
How did the Nevsky die there, by the way?
Because he got spotted in front of the Ohio and the other Nevsky shot him.
Oh, he was too close to the Ohio, so bloom. So, does Sergeant Hattie die here, is the question.
Could do. He's still being focused down by both the Haraguma and the Mosso.
I mean, he is on a double fire, and yeah, okay, he's very dead.
Yeah, but Haragumo and Mosso might be able to fight this gearing soon? I don't even know. Like, there goes the Ohio. Okay, who wants to throw a ship away next?
Maybe the Haragumo eats gearing jobs, that would be pretty pork.
Would it though?
I don't
Really?
think it's gonna happen. Oh, the Haragumo was actually spotted here.
Yeah, he's radar by the Des Moines. And he manages to not beach himself as the torpedoes are coming up the stern.
FH gearing in C also is in a, let's say, interesting spot.
And the Haragumo dodge between these two torpedoes? No, he's going to take it right in the belt. Ouch.
That's a lot of HP that you really needed.
Yeah, you don't actually have a belt, you have a midsection. That just means you eat more damage.
Yes. Or eat all of it to be exercised. Which is why taking
The enemy is
12 km shimmer tops in a DD in the midsection is like epic.
Yeah, some would even say blood legendary.
Okay.
Haragumo blind firing into smoke to try and pick
So
him
what
up.
do you say about the gearing position in C, by the way?
The gearing position in C. Yes. Yes.
I give him a minute.
So he is now signaling to the Nevsky, "Hi, I'm over here. Please come raid on me for the."
Well, meanwhile his teammate Nevsky is just dying.
Yes.
I feel like this is a bit over.
Yeah, you could probably say that. There we go. I don't think it's gonna be a minute. That's a very short minute.
He
Yeah.
decided to leave that island. Oh, the Yamato might actually die here. Bonk, bonk. Not quite.
Alright, Todd Howard's in the gearing. You know, he's going to push forward. He's going to take C cap. You know, this very important C cap that their team totally needs right now. Going to take it.
Well, he's not.
Yeah, the Marshal goes down. Is that the Marshal going? Right.
There was the Ohio.
Okay.
So this was a game where a lot of ships died instead.
Yeah, that was a game. That was definitely a game. Of all the games, that was definitely one of them.
So Bonk won.
Yes, BONKS won 2-1. They will be going on to face Rain, which is scheduled to be our next game of the year. Game of the day.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry, I lost track of words there.
So that's in how many minutes?
Yes. Meanwhile, we do have we have word from Thor versus Smile. Thor went 2-1. So
Maya dropping out as well.
yeah. All Boy versus SCC, I think is happening. Kiss versus FPM is happening somewhere. I don't know. Do we even have a game right? I'm confused what we're casting at this point now.
Wayne versus whatever. But I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Rain versus to be determined. So Rain versus the winner of this game, one that just happened. Alright, I'm gonna go walk around and see what's actual crack here. Question from chat: if there's a private penguin, is there also a public penguin? Sure, why not?
No.